Hey guys, it's Way here and welcome to my FIFA 16 Team of the Year prediction. And yeah, Team of the Year is going to be coming out pretty soon. I think it comes out just after Christmas, which is when I'm going to be getting my Xbox One as well. So that will be really good because I'll be able to open packs and stuff like my starter packs. And the first sort of FIFA points I inject into that account, I'm going to be opening during Team of the Year, which is going to be really good. And yeah, Team of the Year is probably the biggest time in FIFA 16. Other than maybe the Team of the Season, which is going to be right at the end. Team of the Year is when all the highest rated players come out. Starting off in goal, we've got Manuel Neuer, and this guy here, he's just going to get into the Team of the Year. There's not a doubt about it. He's the best goalkeeper in the world, and he's definitely going to get into the Team of the Year like he has for the past couple of years. And I've given him a 96 rating overall. That's what you got last year with some very, very good stats there. The stats aren't going to be the ones that they have for their card if they do get a Team of the Year card. Some of them might be the same, but I've just sort of given them kind of about plus 10, I think, for most of the stats, just to give them sort of what they might have if they do get a Team of the Year card. Moving on to the next player is going to be Dani Alves. He had a very controversial card on FIFA 14 when he did get a Team of the Year, but he had a very good season last year, and you will see a lot of Barcelona players in this team since they did win the Champions League and they did win a lot of trophies, and they were probably the best team in Europe last year, so that is why you will see a lot of players from Barcelona in this team here. But yeah, Dani Alves did have a very good season. He got a Team of the Season card. I think he got an inform as well, and yeah, very good stats and an 89 rating overall. The next player is going to be Thiago Silva. He's been in the past 2 Team of the Years, and many people will say that he's the best defender in the world. I've given him a 93 rating overall, which I think is what he got last year, along with some very, very good stats. He's a very quick defender, so I have given him over 80 pace, and if he did get a Team of the Year card, which I think he will be a very good card to use. The next player is going to be Boateng. He's had a very good card for the past 2 FIFAs. He really did come out of nowhere, really. From like FIFA 13, he was about 79 rated, I think, and now he's all the way up to I think 87. He has had a very big increase, and he really has come onto the stage, winning the World Cup with Germany. Obviously, he's also won the Bundesliga a couple of times in the past. In the past 2 years, I think he's won it twice with Bayern Munich. And yeah, he did get a Team of the Season card last year, which was very much deserved. He got a couple of informs, a man of the match. He got an upgrade. He got a winter upgrade last year. He got another upgrade to 87 for FIFA 16. And yeah, a lot of people do say that he is one of the best defenders in the world. And also, he does have a lot of other teammates who are on the shortlist who are likely to vote for him. So I think he could also get into the Team of the Year because of that. And he's a very quick defender in real life, actually. If you look at his in-game stats as well on FIFA, he's got about 85 acceleration, I think, just on his normal card, or 85 sprint speed, but then I think he's got a low acceleration, kind of like 70-something. So if he did get an upgrade, he'd probably have like over 90 sprint speed, maybe 80 acceleration. So he would be a very, very quick defender with very good defending and physical as well. And the final defender is going to be someone who pretty much everyone sort of agrees on being the best fullback in the world at the moment is Alaba. And yeah, he has actually had an upgrade, which he did definitely deserve, to an 85 rating overall for FIFA 16. And yeah, EA never really seemed to give fullbacks the ratings that they do deserve, but they have given it this year to Alaba. 85 rating is very, very good for him. And yeah, personally, I think he will get in the Team of the Year. He does deserve it, I think. He is, in my opinion, the best left back in the world. There is Marcelo and Alba as well, but I think he's just above them. He is probably the best left back in the world, playing very, very well at the moment for Bayern Munich. I think he got a Team of the Season card on FIFA 14. He didn't have one last year. I think Rodriguez got it for the Bundesliga, but still, he did win the Bundesliga. He's won a lot of trophies recently with Bayern Munich, and he has got a lot of teammates on the shortlist as well who will vote for him. Moving on to the next player, it's going to be Ivan Rakitic, and it's probably going to be quite close between him and Iniesta, because Iniesta's not had as good a season last season as Rakitic. He's been really good this year, especially with that goal against Real Madrid. But last season specifically, Rakitic was better in my opinion. I think he got 2 or 3 inform cards. I know Iniesta did get a Team of the Year card, and he has for like the past 3 or 4 years. But he really does get a lot of his votes just from being a popular player with his teammates, with other Spanish players, and just generally he is a popular player. Even the Real Madrid fans applauded him as he went off the field against them in the El Clasico recently. But I think Rakitic does deserve it. He did have a better season. I think he scored in the Champions League final. He certainly scored against Man City. I remember that quite a lot. I do remember him knocking us out of the Champions League in the round of 16. And yeah, I think he does deserve it. He did have a best season in my opinion, and he would have a card pretty similar to the Team of the Year Cruz did last year. Not the quickest, but very good shooting and passing. Moving on to the next midfielder, and it's going to be Paul Pogba. And this guy here, one of the best sort of young players in the world at the moment. He's very young, but he still has great potential to become one of the best players in the world. He is at the moment one of the best players, one of the best midfielders by far in the world. And yeah, a lot of big teams in the Premier League are looking to sign him. I think Chelsea were last year. I think they still are at the moment, so are United and City. And I think he will probably go to one of the big teams, maybe Real Madrid or Barcelona as well. They could be in for him in the next few years, just to bring his career up a bit from Juventus. They are a very good team, but the Serie A isn't the most competitive of leagues, so I think he will probably go to a bigger team in the future. But yeah, he's one of the biggest talents at the moment. He's a very, very good player for Juventus. He's won the Serie A quite a few times recently. I think they win it pretty much every year, so he's won it like the past 2 or 3 years. In the Champions League final as well last season, he had a Team of the Season card last year as well, which was very good. A couple of informs, and he's been upgraded to an 86, so I think he will get quite a few votes from his French teammates. There are a lot of other French players nominated for the Team of the Year, and also Juventus players are likely to vote for him, so I think he has got a good chance of getting into the Team of the Year. And if he did get a Team of the Year card, he'd have some amazing stats. A lot of those would be over 90. Moving on to the next midfielder, it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne, and this guy here, he absolutely destroyed the number of assists. I think the record number of assists last season in Europe. He got 22 assists, I do believe, and he also got over 10 goals. So he got double figures for goals and a lot of assists as well. So that is why I think he should definitely get into the Team of the Year. He wasn't even playing for sort of a really high level team. He was playing for Wolfsburg. They didn't win the Bundesliga, obviously, but he still had a very, very good season. And playing for City at the moment, he's been extremely good. He's been scoring a lot of goals, getting a lot of assists as well. And yeah, I definitely think he should get in the Team of the Year just because of the amount of assists and goals he's been getting recently. I think he got like a goal and 2 assists a couple of days ago for City against Southampton, and he's just such a good player, one of the best players in the Premier League at the moment. He could get his 3rd in form of this FIFA so far, of FIFA 16. He could get his 3rd in form from the game against Southampton potentially next Wednesday. But yeah, he's just been playing very, very well for the past 2 seasons. Since Chelsea let him go, he was an 80 rated player on FIFA 14, and now he is an 86 rated player. He got a lot of informed man of the matches and a Team of the Season card last year. I think he'll probably get a Team of the Season again if he does carry on with how good he's playing at the moment. And yeah, I'd love him to get a Team of the Year card just because he's a Man City player. I'm a Man City fan. He's one of my favourite players in real life. I do have a shirt with his name on that I got last time I went to the Etihad. And yeah, I would really like a Man City player to get a Team of the Year card. Next, moving into the big boys, moving into the strike force, we start off in the right wing position with Lionel Messi, and he's been a centre forward or a striker for the past few years with his Team of the Year card, but now he does play on the right wing, and that means that there's a bigger opportunity of getting some other players up front who you will see in a couple of minutes. But Messi, he's guaranteed pretty much to get in on the Team of the Year. He is one of the most popular players in the world. A lot of people look up to him as sort of an idol, and that's why he's going to get in. He's going to just get so many votes for being the best player in the world. In my opinion, he's the best player in the world. He won so many trophies last year as well, individually and also for Barcelona. He won the Champions League, obviously, and yeah, that's why he will get into the Team of the Year. Not only will he get all the votes from just the people who really like him, because he is a very likeable person, but also obviously he is a very, very good player, and he will definitely get into the Team of the Year. I've given him a 98 rated card. I'm not too sure who will get the higher rated card, Messi or Ronaldo. Tell me in the comments down below who you think is the better player and who you think will get the higher rated card. I have actually given them both the same rating just because I'm not too sure, but one of them could get a 99 rated card. I think Messi has the bigger chance of getting that just because he did win more trophies with Barcelona. Moving on to the next player, it is going to be the striker Luis Suarez, and this position here is one of the hardest to choose because there's a lot of options. It could be there's Ibrahimovic as well. He is one of the best players in the world. Well, he has been for the past couple of years as a striker, one of the best strikers in the world, but he isn't really playing in the best of leagues, and he's not won anything other than the Liga and some sort of all the French trophies like their version of the FA Cup and everything like that. He's not won the Champions League or anything big like that, so I don't think he'll get in. There's Lewandowski. He didn't really have the season that Suarez did last year, but he's having a very, very good season this year. He's scoring a lot of goals. He did score 5 goals in 9 minutes a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, he could also get in Lewandowski. He will also get a lot of votes. Aguero has had a very good season for City so far. Even though he's been injured a lot, he has still scored, I think, 7 goals in the league. And he's only played like 6 or 7 games with injury. Last season, again, injury. He did have a lot of injuries, but he still played very well when he did play. And the season before that, he did get the Golden Boot for the most goals. So he has been a very good player recently, and he's also really popular. He's really good friends with Messi, and a lot of other Argentinian and Manchester City players are likely to vote for him. And yeah, there's not really many other people it could be, unless they sort of put maybe Ronaldo as a striker and then Neymar maybe as a left winger. Not too sure, but I think Suarez is going to get it, even though he's not that liked by players who don't play for Barcelona because of the biting incidents and everything. And yeah, he dives, and he's not really the most likeable of players. He is a very, very good player though. That's why I think he should get into the team of the year. Given him a 96 rating, he could be anything from like 96 to 98, though he could be a 98 red card with just even better stats than this. I've given him 99 shooting though, because he is one of the most clinical players in the world, and I think he definitely deserves it. Moving on to the next player, it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo, final player in the team and one of the best players in the world. 98 rating overall, as I said. Don't know who to put, higher rated Messi or Ronaldo. I have given it to Ronaldo though here, and yeah, I think that he will get in the team of the year, even though a lot of people have been saying maybe it could be Neymar in the left wing position and then Suarez up front. I think you can't really leave Ronaldo out. He's one of the best players in the world. A lot of people will say he's the best. A lot of people look up to him as an idol. A lot of younger players do. And yeah, he's a very, very popular player in real life. He has got a lot of fans, obviously, being one of the best players in the world. So he will get a lot of votes for that, and also being the best player or the second best player. A lot of people will say he's the best, but a lot of people will also say Messi is better. So being one of the best players in the world, he's going to get a lot of votes, and he does just deserve to be in the team anyway, just for being such a good player. But he didn't really win any trophies, any major trophies with Real Madrid last year. So I think Messi might actually have a high rated card, but I'm not too sure. If one does get a high rated card, I reckon it will be Messi. Even though Ronaldo did win the Ballon d'Or, Messi did win a lot more trophies with Barcelona. But yeah, this is my full team. I will show it to you now. This is the entire team of the year team that I did build on FUT, so if you do want to go and check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. You can also build your own team for your team of the year predictions, and you can send me that on Twitter at E2AFIFA. You can also leave it in the comments down below, and I will be sure to check out your team of the year predictions. Tell me in the comments down below who you think should be in the team of the year. Do you agree with this prediction here? Do you not agree? If you don't, tell me who you think should get in the team of the year instead of some of these players here. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, smash the likes, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.